reference note for you to learn. Okay, relation-based systems. Okay, what do you think Malaysia? Market-based or relation-based?
Relation based sebab Asia.
Then you are also saying Singapore also relation-based. You are also saying Indonesia also relation-based. Are you saying that?
No.
Not really, right?
Market based kot.
I would say more on market-based.
Yes.
More on market, or maybe a combination of both. But yeah, don't worry, Malaysia is not being mentioned here. So we don't because even we don't even know which group are we in, because we have both. We have relation-based and we have also market-based.
Yang aku macam boleh-boleh hyper je. Kena beli kopi apa ni?
Okay, so the conclusion from this market-based and relation-based, our focus is more on the relation-based because relation-based lacks in transparency and accountability, right? So when we need more transparency and accountability, means we need to improve our governance. Okay, how can we improve our governance? We can talk about the enforcement. We can talk about the regulation. Of course, first we talk about regulation. For example, we can table. We can ask, the members of parliament to table the amendments. Of course, from our side, we do the amendments and we let the members of parliament to table it in the parliament. And once it is approved, then it becomes an act or an amended act. What do we call? What is the document called? What is the name of the document before the thing or before the document is being enacted as an act? What is that? In English and in Bahasa. Before something being enacted as an act, yes. Bill, yes. English is called bill. In Bahasa we call what? Yes, RUU. Rang undang-undang. It's a bill, right? So bill will become a bill when it can't be passed in the parliament. So a bill needs to be passed. Pass means needs to be passed, diluluskan. That needs to be approved in the parliament before it becomes an act. Okay. Country number 6. Okay, now tell me about Japan.
Relationship.
It is still under relationship based. Now relation with whom? Uniqueness of Japan, Japanese companies, they in their board structure, they have bankers inside. Sounds interesting, right? But it sounds weird too. Well, that means if you want to have a company, you want to form a company in Japan, among others, among your family members or your friends or even outsiders, whoever that you want, as long as there must be a banker in it. Why banker? If the capital is totally coming from you, do you still need banker to be in your board? You still, because it is a requirement, right? Even though how rich your capital is, but since it has been stated as a requirement, you still need to appoint a banker in your. Does this guarantee that our business will continue having good cash flow? Since since the banker is with us. We still can be, our company can still bankrupt, but at least there is a source of protection. You know, I've heard about this term called, you know, asset back. You know, if anything happen, at least you have some of the assets to back your finance, and maybe the bank maybe can offer you, can lend you hands in case of you got any financial difficulties. I think it sounds interesting, but I don't know. From outsiders' perspective, you may find it is quite strange to allow a stranger to be with you, especially if you are owning a family owned. You just want to have your family members only to be with you, but just because of there is such a requirement, no choice. India. Okay, this is our last country. I think in this book, okay, as far as India is concerned, they are trying to say that in India, corporate governance, they are struggling to have a solid corporate governance structure for due to many issues. So now from UK, US, even in UK, even in France just now, you know, corporate governance issues are always, you know, affecting the businesses. India is even worse. Not to say that they don't have CG, corporate governance, but they are struggling. I think because of number one, their large population that makes it too complex and complicated in terms of, you know, managing and incorporating corporate governance, and due to many other reasons as well. Political reasons could be, their culture also could be, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now we talk about family owned. Which report that says about family owned? Which report that states about family owned business?
Cadbury.
Yes, Cadbury report. Done. Part C. Any question? Huh? So part C mainly. So if you are to summarize part C, what did you learn just now? There are 7 countries.
Market.
Okay, the corporate, the market based and relation based. So different country has different CG.
Corporate governance.
I think yeah.
Every country tu dia ada corporate governing yang company kena follow macam tu untuk topik ni.
Yeah, okay. Every country has, they should have their own corporate governance code. Like Malaysia, we have MCC. Okay, but remember we talk about principle based and rule based. Even the code is there or not there, if they don't follow, it may not be as strict as if we don't follow the act, the rules, the regulation. That makes CG is always to be viewed as principle based. If the company doesn't follow, they are not going to be penalized, but they have to answer why.
Market based dengan yang tu apa? Maksudnya untuk apa sebenarnya?
Just to see the differences between countries. Some countries they are more on the ownership is mainly based on ownership. I'm not sure the minimum number of the minimum size of company that has to have a banker inside. But if there is any, maybe. But in general, most companies in Japan, they must have And imagine, like Uni Razak, let's say Uni Razak is a listed company, CIMB or Maybank. Or Maybank or Maybank lah. Anda diperhatikan. Right. Please do all these review questions. Oh, only one.
Only one
What is this?
What Syafiqah perform. This law is interpreted in two ways that management has to act in this effort.
Fraud.
France.
Okay, right? Is it right?
Yes.
Okay. And now it's 3:50. How many hours left? One hour and 40 minutes. Okay. I think we have enough time. If I can't finish part D by today, I will continue doing part D next week. Okay. I don't want to rush because part D is quite a lot. Okay. Please accumulate your mood. I know your mood already drained out because of the test this morning. Take the mood back because I want to bring you into another challenging topic. If module 2, the challenging part is AAA, the philosophical model. In module 3, the challenging part is this part. Yeah? Part D, the 3 code of corporate governance. Yes. Okay. Want to have a break first or want to continue?
Break.
Yes. No hurry.